we'll see how we are performing on live. It looks like.
Oh, who's that guy wearing a tie? Ooh, he looks good.
Gosh, it's doing it again, man. Oh, I guess it's just like a. Anna says it's looking good. Okay, well, we'll just roll with that.
Is it sounding good? I think it's good.
Get a room.
Gross.
Anyway, yeah, we had real bad problems with the video last Thursday.
Screw you, Blake.
Hey, thanks for the job, Blake.
I'm not allowed to swear, so screw you.
We had some real problems with cams last week, but it's nice to see that it looks like, for the most part, we should be doing good. So, we are live, guys. Welcome to Velocity Entertainment. Thanks for checking out the show. Each and every weekday, we scour the internet for movie, TV, video game, and sports news that we find interesting, and we bring it to you in a nice little show. If you like the show, go to Facebook.com. Search Velocity Entertainment. Give us a follow. Go do the same thing on YouTube. It's much appreciated. The more people you tell about it, the more people get to listen to our beautiful serenading voices.
True.
If you like movies more than video games and news and stuff, you can go check out Velocity Movies and Review. It's under the same page where we just talk about movies and then review and rank them. We're on the Lord of the Rings 4 episodes in and starting Return of the King on Thursday, so go check that out on YouTube as well. I am your host, Kyle Leonard, but there's no show without these guys across the table from me. First up, we have the long hair, don't care. Doug Nasty, dropping them in the dirt, laying down the hurt. The all-knowing, almost Samoan. Dishing out crosses, taking no losses. Best Blue Eyes in Sioux Falls, Tanner Else. How are you?
Beautiful, as usual.
Looking beautiful.
Yeah, I was waiting for you
I
to say
hype you up. I hype you up with this big intro, and then every time it's just like, good.
I'm excellent.
It's like you're the equivalent to like.
I feel pretty.
You're the dude equivalent to putting all this effort in typing a brand new opening fun line to a girl on Tinder, and she's just like, "LOL, good."
Oh my gosh. Just
This is true.
that's when you're
me.
like, show swipe left. No, I'm just
Unmatch.
Somebody's like, "Oh, you're the best. I love you so much." And I'm like, "You're welcome."
You're welcome.
Okay.
That's all you get.
That's all. I got it. Kinsey needs an apology.
You're my podcast equivalent to K. Next to him, there is only one. He is the trash talker. Drops more bombs than Hurt Locker. He is the nerdiest, the flirtiest, and overall the most luxurious. Almost messed that up.
I kind of like luxurious better though.
Yeah. And soon to be married, Michael Onomende.
It's OMG. Thank you so much for that intro. Do you see?
Also, in the words
I like
of
that energy. Just throw a
in
little
the words of
energy.
Blake, who wears a tie to these things?
To these things? Yeah, well, I like to look my best wherever I go. Except most places.
Except everywhere you go.
Except
but
everywhere else but here.
Everywhere you go, but here.
You're not wrong.
Oh, how has your week been? I know I talked to you guys on Wednesday or Thursday, so it was a short week for me. But the listeners haven't heard this show since Monday.
True.
How have you guys been?
It's been good.
Seen anything fun? Played anything awesome?
Restarted Final Fantasy VIII.
Of course. Every time we talk to him, we start Final Fantasy
I
8.
did.
Is 8 the best?
8 is the best of all time, and everybody knows it.
Debatable.
I am working hard on a new murder mystery scenario, Monster in the Cellar, in which we got a football coach, policeman. I'm the new neighbor.
Do I look like a policeman?
Policewoman.
I just want to know
Do
why
I should
can't
I
be
just
the
shave?
monster.
Should I just
You can be
shave
the monster,
everything
dude.
but my mustache? So that get some aviators.
I actually saw this thing. I was thinking, like, have you seen the monkey tail thing yet?
Yeah,
I think you should do
I
that.
keep seeing those.
I think you should do it.
Monkey tail.
Yeah, it's like it's like a goatee, but there's none on this side, and then it just grows here, and then around to the mustache, and then there's
Oh
nothing
my
here.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's
Just looks like like a monkey butt right on your face.
that's the best.
I
I
think you
guess
should
the
do it.
butthole would be like your ear in that.
Yeah.
Gross. Didn't think about that.
10 is the best,
Fuck
not
you,
8.
Blake.
I guess 10's the best.
I'll stab him. I don't even care.
Stab him.
It's a short week again for news. Like I said, there's The beginning of the first quarter, as they would call it in January and February, is always slow for stuff. Usually, it'll pick up here in the spring, but we got a couple of little stories, and then we have a fun little idea that I had. I think that we might actually like. But let's get into some news, and then we are officially starting round 2 of the Disney tournament today.
Round 2, fight.
Round 2, baby, in which things are going to start to get a little harder now. I mean, nothing's going to get harder than that one matchup in round 1, but
Sure won't.
maybe the finals, but who knows?
We had the finals matchup in the first round. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then I guess Tarzan will just go on to win it all.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well.
Maybe. So, first up on my news report, Kevin Hart has been confirmed to be playing Roland in the new Borderlands movie. We knew he was going to be a part of the movie, but it's nice to know that that's who he'll be playing. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel
That was
about
2 L's.
Kevin Hart
I was about to say,
specifically playing this guy.
isn't he half the size of this guy?
Well, one, he's half the size of the dude, and two, I mean, he's a pretty serious fella. Like, I don't.
Oh yeah, and Kevin Hart's like always.
Like, I can't
cracking
take
jokes.
seriously for the life of me.
I was going to say, I think the only thing he's got going for him is he's been getting pretty buff lately.
Huh?
That's
This is true.
about it for Kevin Hart. He's gotten
Is
pretty
he
buff
is he
lately.
working out with The Rock?
And here's the thing. I was just going to bring that up. If he's playing Roland in this new Borderlands movie, who is The Rock going to play?
Yeah, wouldn't The Rock be this guy? I don't know.
I think The Rock could be Brick
Okay.
from Borderlands.
I don't know who that is.
Wait, yeah, let me hold on. I've even played the wait.
Borderlands.
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 Boner. Oh wait. Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a white dude, but
But you can make
It's not like
it
The
work.
Rock hasn't done that before.
I was going to say, yeah.
He's played white dudes.
Gridiron Gang, based on a true story, except the black guy plays the white guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Hercules, dude's Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I could see a little bit.
Greeks in the middle.
Yeah,
Bronze
well,
skin.
Yeah. What the heck? Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh, no, for Tarzan.
Moana over Tarzan.
He's gonna get beat
Bold,
down. when I see it.
bold Blake. I do love Moana though, so
Actually, yeah, that is gonna be difficult.
that's gonna
Like
be
I
a
said, there's
difficult-
some tough ones coming, but we'll get to that bridge when we cross it, I suppose.
What is that they said the other day? We'll jump off that bridge when we get there. Yes, we will.
He will jump off.
What were we watching that said that? I don't remember.
It was Attack on Titan.
Was it?
Yeah, he's like, oh, we'll jump off that bridge when we get to it.
Fair.
And I'm pretty sure it was Captain Levi that said it.
What a cray cray.
I guess.
Justice League now.
Yeah, so Zack Snyder's Justice League, also known as the Snyder Cut, is going to be hitting HBO Max on March 18th. The director announced on Twitter.
Interesting.
So
Okay,
we have a date to the movie. It's no longer going to be a 4-part series anymore. Also, it's also now just going to be one big 4-hour movie.
really,
Yeah.
Great.
I know that the new Steppenwolf actually looks pretty sick, but I just think it's weird that they're just scrapping Whedon's cut. They're like, that was terrible. We're just doing away with it.
So I think they're using bits and pieces from it because I don't think they remade the movie from the ground up. I think they're just adding things from Snyder's original vision.
Yeah,
But I
makes more
think
sense.
a lot of the movie is going to be things that have already been shot and put into the Joss Whedon cut. Also, Martian Manhunter is going to be in it too. They said, and there was
You guys both know who that is. Who is that? I don't know who it is.
John Jones. Come on,
Who?
Is that his real name?
Who?
That's
Martian Manhunter.
Manhunter. Yeah,
Is his name John Jones?
it's Jean.
Oh,
Jean.
John.
Jones.
John Jones. Okay. Okay. My bad.
No, he's like the DC equivalent of Vision, essentially.
Yeah.
He can phase through stuff.
He just has so many power. Martian Manhunter's.
And you said like the general dude in Man of Steel was supposed to be him, right? Like
that's
these guys.
that's the dude that played him in Man of Steel is also going to play him in the Justice League Snyder cut. So
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was confirmed or not that he was John Jones in that.
Here's the lame thing though. He's so.
Also, what a dick. Way to let Superman fight everybody by himself while you had some powers.
Yeah. He's like, I have powers, but me.
I'm just gonna watch.
Honestly, he's so overpowered, but his weakness is fire, and he's like, fire is basically everywhere. And there's-
I mean, most of the time, everybody's weakness is fire. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm real
that's
tough,"
true.
and then you light them on fire, and they're like, "Oh,
not
even-
me, dude. Not me, bro.
I mean, even Snape,
Light me on fire right
his
now.
weakness, fire.
Bro. Snape. Even Snape.
Sorcerer's Stone, just light his cape on fire.
That's a good point.
What was that one alien movie where the aliens came to Earth and their weakness was water? I was like,
Signs.
Nope. War of the Worlds was. Oh no, War of the
No, it
Worlds.
was-
they got
it was
sick.
Signs.
It was Signs. Yep.
I was like,
War of the Worlds. They
come
got
on.
sick as soon as they
Yeah,
got off
germs.
the ship.
Did we
Germs were there.
Didn't we talk about that? Because I was like, you're a super advanced alien civilization, and you didn't know that this planet was mainly water.
So, Signs is an awesome movie, but I like the way they made fun of it in Scary Movie, where he was like, "Oh, we just go to the lake." And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "Apparently they don't like water and they can't open doors."
So they didn't think this invasion through at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not at all.
And if you like that, wait till you see how they say hello to each other. It's a kick to the nuts.
That's in Scary Movie 3.
I know.
Not in Signs.
Anna's going.
Same thing.
Anna's going through all the people that voted Tarzan over Moana. Anna, I can't. Well, you know, both are really good.
She's 2 comments away from getting blocked. I'm telling you.
Anna, if only I were a
That's
mod.
funny. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, this one should be exciting for most of us.
Oh, yeah.
Tanner brought this up to me a second ago, and I remembered. So, you want to read it?
Sure. Black Panther show focused on the city and its people has been announced for Disney Plus, called This Kingdom of Wakanda. The series will be part of Disney's 5-year overall exclusive television deal with Coogler's Proximity Media.
Ooh.
Did they go into depth about who's going to be like a main character, or is it just
Nothing like that yet.
Did you hear who's coming back for the next Black Panther?
Has anything been confirmed yet, or is it just...
I think Michael B. Jordan did. Here, I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
I just don't know if that's confirmed.
just don't say anything to Kyle unless it's confirmed, because then he will hate you.
Yeah, true.
I
Did
just-
you
I
go
go-
to?
I
this one
get
website?
newsletters from multiple media sites, and then I check the Hollywood Reporter, and I never see anything like this. And then you guys are like, "Oh, hey, baby."
You know what?
This is...
He says he would return.
Yeah, I'm sure. It sounds like he's not opposed to it.
Go
but he's
go
not,
back up and hit the news thing. See
News?
if there's anything in the news, like recently.
No, I think it just says he would do it. I don't. Think
Is that
it's-
all it says? Okay. So just so we're clear, it says he's open.
He's open to it.
Okay, yeah. I guess there's a million different articles saying
He's like, well, duh, I beat him once.
beat him once.
So here's the thing about this TV show, though. I want to get back to this.
Sure.
Obviously, I don't think this is going to be a Black Panther TV show. They're going to save that for the movies. What do you want this show to be about?
Maybe crime in Wakanda, or like how Wakanda came to be. I don't know. Like,
Ooh, that would be cool. Like a
like
prequel.
origins of.
I was gonna say I would if they were gonna do. I don't think they will. They'll probably keep it, high tech like Wakanda is in the movies. But I would like to see like a early Wakanda, like spears and loincloths.
Oh.
Like give me the beginning of Wakanda.
I want Wakanda to go to war with that one.
They still have
I want
spears.
the yeah. Well, these spears can stop a Sonic.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
they have their
Or
shields
the
too.
tank.
Then
But no, like I'd like to see like the first Black Panther,
yeah,
the first one, the first person who ate the heart-shaped herb. That's
Okay.
what I would like. Like start at the beginning. That's what I'd like.
and then I want to see how the different factions broke off and how they're going to war with each other. What is the snow people? Oh, the snow monkey.
Jabari.
Yeah, the Jabari tribe.
Or what? It wasn't a monkey. It was a
M'Baku.
lion.
Honestly,
I don't know.
I don't think this show works unless it's like a teen high school drama, you know?
Shut
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Shut up. Yeah. Hey, actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get a young T'Challa and his love interest. What's her name?
I don't remember.
Can't
Wait,
remember her
Umbari or something, right?
it was
I forgot.
what is it? What am I looking at? Love interest of who?
T'Challa.
I don't remember. She turns into a bad guy in the
I
comics, though.
can't even spell that.
TCHALLA.
You're still on news.
Yeah, go.
Don't tell me what I'm on. Okay, Monica Lynn.
Oh, Nakia.
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 Okay.
Yeah, let's get a young T'Challa and Nakia, because they technically been together since they were like kids before she went off to do spy stuff.
This ain't Riverdale. You have to have
I was
love
going to say, you
triangles.
have to watch the last week's episode to get the context for this week's episode. That was a joke from the Harry Potter Degrassi, the
Okay,
Tanner one.
that would be hilarious.
Whereas I want like a freaking Ministry of Magic like crime detective show, dude, hunting down Death Eaters like after the fall of Voldemort. Oh, that'd be so cool, dude. We go hunt down like,
Okay, yeah.
sweet.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would
I'm
be
with
sweet.
it. I'm with it, but anything with a TV series, they're gonna make it somewhat of a lovey-dovey thing on
Yeah,
the side.
you need to have a love triangle here.
Well, the fact
and here.
that there's love in a show doesn't mean it has to be a high school drama. Like,
But a high school drama where you're hunting Death Eaters and Soul Eaters
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, you fall in love with your partner, you know, whatever. She falls in love with a Death Eater. There's your drama.
There's your drama.
There's your drama, dude.
This one Death Eater just keeps getting away from him, and it just happens to be her dude.
Stop! Don't kill him. Jumps in the way.
Well, he used to be married, and then he became a Death Eater. But deep down inside, I don't think he ever really wanted to serve Voldemort. So
You ever accidentally Avada Kedavra somebody? Me either.
Hollywood texts us like, "Stay where you are. We're
Stay
coming.
where you are."
We're coming to give you guys actual jobs.
you're hired.
You're
You're hired.
You are all hired.
Here's a pen and paper for each of you. Write things down.
Just write dumb
Chat says even Degrassi was better than Rivendell.
Wait,
I never watched Rivendell, but I imagine a lot of these shows are blueprinted from Degrassi because it's been on since the 80s.
Wait,
Is it
Riverdale?
really?
Yes.
Is that
So here's the
about
thing:
Riverdale?
the teachers in Degrassi, the new generation, were the kids in the original.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Also, to Blake, I say you watch Degrassi. Ha, gay.
It keeps bringing me to Rivendell.
Hey, I
Because you're
used
spelling
to.
it wrong. It's Riverdale.
Well, no, I spelled it right. Oh, Riverdale.
Hey, I know we just watched Lord of the Rings for the last month, guys, but it's River.
All right.
I know the kid from Sweet Life and Zack and Cody is in Riverdale or whatever.
Riverdale. Okay.
The twin, whatever his name is,
Gotcha.
one of them. But like I said, that Degrassi laid the groundwork for so many like.
Also,
teen-
Riverdale is supposed to be somehow connected to the new Sabrina. It's like a town over. And they're both part of the Archie Comics things.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jughead is in Riverdale.
Who's Jughead?
It's a comic strip.
Okay.
Jughead.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Maybe I should look that up too. Just so.
That's what it is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Jughead. Oh, you spelled Big Milk Mommies wrong.
Big Milk Mommy.
Anyway. Yeah, I already got in trouble for that.
Bad enough I'm deleting my search history every time I come over.
Every time I have to come on here.
Pretty much. All right. One quick video game story here, and then we can move on to our Disney competition or our conversational piece or whatever we want to do. Sony's reboot, God of War, was one of the most popular first-party exclusives released on the PlayStation 4. And it is getting an update tomorrow, Tuesday, which will allow the 2018 hit to take advantage of PS5's hardware. Sony Santa Monica Studio announced in a blog post today. This was a few days ago. The new update will allow early adopters of the PlayStation 5 to run the game in 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. If you own a PlayStation 4 copy, digitally or physically, you will receive the update at no additional cost.
Bet.
So for the absolute best game of 2018, you can play it. You can play it with a free upgrade on PlayStation 5. Like I'm thinking about dipping my toes back in now.
Back into Kratos'
That game
world.
is gorgeous, and I can't imagine it looks any worse on the PlayStation 5. Oh
Wait, is that the one where he kills Zeus?
no,
Wait, which one is this one?
this is the Norse mythology.
Oh,
one,
the Norse
where
one.
it comes into Norse mythology. Yeah,
Oh, with the boy.
the boy. Yes, that one. Yes, that one. All right. So I think the second round, and honestly, moving forward, these probably are going to get a little quicker because we've already gone over plots of these movies, and we'll go through them again, but quicker.
Yep.
Obviously, we don't need to go as detailed as I did with A Bug's Life the one week.
Peter Pan has a shadow, doesn't want to grow up. Let's go!
But that's all the news stories, unless there's anything you guys can think of you want to add real quick before we jump into this.
I has a belly button.
Do you? Let's see it.
Oh, I almost fell. I forgot this chair leaned back so fast.
I tried, guys.
I tried.
I almost ate it.
That's the quickest.
Speaking of which, did you hear me slip in the shower a little bit ago?
No.
I almost died.
We just walk in there and he's just
Like, if I didn't catch myself, I would have been falling and trying to catch nothing on the way down and ate shit. It was really bad.
that's
Back to more important things, though.
are you like 90 years old? When you
Yeah.
have one of those things that you can press.
Yeah, I feel 90.
You will recall in the very first matchup of the very first round of the Disney competition, Cinderella went up against the Princess and the Frog and beat the Princess and the Frog.
That's
and Peter
sad.
Pan went up against
Pissed Kyle off.
Me too.
and Peter Pan went up against Pinocchio and moved forward. So now, in the first matchup of the second round, we'll have Cinderella taking on Peter
boy.
Pan.
You're Thai boy.
Tie boy.
I don't know what call you from now on.
It's like Tybo, but
Except
instead of working out, we all just learn how to tie ties.
On this week's episode, we tie.
So Cinderella and Peter Pan. The plot of Cinderella, everybody knows it. It's a woman whose whose mother died. Her father remarried to an evil stepmother with two stepdaughters. Father dies. She's basically treated like a vagabond for most of her life. The ball rolls around. The prince has all of the ladies in the kingdom come. She dances with him. It's perfect. The fairy godmother makes her gorgeous, beautiful, gives her glass slippers. Only till midnight. She bails at midnight, leaves her glass slipper, and then the prince searches the whole kingdom.
Right back to looking like a hood rat.
Searches the whole kingdom for the perfect lady he danced with for 8 minutes. It's probably all night, but
What a creeper.
Love it first twerk.
we know that the shoe fits after multiple tries of those horrible stepsisters trying to whap their feet into it.
Such ugly fat feet.
And if
Cinderella fits. They get married. They live happily ever after. It's beautiful.
so beautiful.
Peter Pan, go.
I did it.
Cliff notes.
Yeah. Boy doesn't want to grow up. Can't find a shadow. Yeah.
The end.
Meets Wendy when I think she's in like England or something. Takes her and her brother back to Neverland, and they meet the Lost Boys and go on a couple different adventures. They meet what's the Princess Tiger Lily? Is that her name?
Oh yeah.
There's Tiger Lily, and then there's Hook, and there's an alligator or something.
Yeah.
And they lived happily ever after.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I forget the order of things, like how it goes, but
There's a lot in Peter Pan, and I promise I'm gonna make everybody, including myself, get better rewatching stuff.
Hey, I did rewatch both these.
I know.
I was like, if we have to rewatch them every round, I quit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, we shouldn't have to do it every round.
Unless it's Moana, I can rewatch that.
I was gonna say if you're having trouble remembering stuff though,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Like I'm having a little trouble.
In my head, when
remembering
we were
Peter
like
Pan.
coming into the night, I'm like, I got this. And then as soon as we started, I'm like,
At least a recap video on YouTube or something, you know, because I'm having a little trouble remembering Peter Pan right now.
I think we can just go to Google and just
Oh.
read the summary.
Yeah,
Like a movie summary thing.
Yeah.
right.
Verbatim, get it over with.
All right. Villains. Lady Tremaine and their stepsisters,
Yep.
and then Captain Hook.
Dude,
How do they spell Tremaine, I wonder? It's my dad's middle name.
really? You don't know how to spell your? I don't know how to
Well, I know how my dad spells it. I don't know how they spell it, but
Then again, I don't know how to spell my dad's middle name. He doesn't have one, but
also that, just so you guys know, that makes my dad's name Booker T.
Booker T. Ooh,
Don't forget it.
what a man.
Booker Tremaine.
Booker Tremaine.
I think Captain Hook wins for me.
For the villains?
Captain Hook's, yeah, he's pretty.
He's more iconic.
Yeah.
I
And
think.
he's more evil. He's trying to kill these kids. I mean, the stepsisters are just
I mean, they do things to Cinderella to like, hey, that's not cool.
No, I
But
mean,
they're
they're-
not.
actively trying to kill.
they're not
Yeah.
trying to kill children.
I mean,
And I mean,
they're more selfish than evil. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
and I mean, when it comes down to trying on the slipper, she locks her up in the tower, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, that was
That's kind of a
that was pretty.
shifty thing to do.
Yeah, my sister told me she was going to tell me because I had friends over one time. I locked her in a closet too.
Not a bad idea.
I'm just saying that makes
Deal with
you
it, Peyton.
that makes you a bad guy. So
A week later,
you're like Lady Tremaine with Captain Hook hair. So
I don't know whether to be excited or offended.
He kind of got his nose too.
I would say in the Hook movie, he's got beautiful hair, so I will take that.
I want his mustache, but whatever.
Me too.
We're a hero.
Hero.
These are pretty easy. I feel like
Yeah.
Cinderella's kind of her own hero if you think about it. I mean, you got the fairy godmother, but she's not the hero.
Well, she didn't do anything. There's no heroics in Cinderella. Like nobody's in
she's
danger.
nice.
She
She's
went.
nice.
She went there and danced. Was
like
that
she's it wasn't like a rescue story by any means.
But
like,
then again, if you follow the theories on Peter Pan, there was no danger in that either because they were dead.
in purgatory,
They were they can't even die. So Captain Hook was trying to kill him, but they're invincible anyway. So.
Yeah, but I guess he has whatever the sword fight on
Yeah.
Jolly Roger and
Yeah.
protects Wendy, gets her home. So I guess just by circumstance, he's more heroic.
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm not saying Cinderella couldn't be just as heroic if somebody was in danger, but nobody's in danger in
Yeah.
this movie.
I feel like going forward for these last rounds, the way we need to do this: decide who the hero is, and then put them toe to toe in the cage, and that's how we decide from now on. And I got good old Pete on this one.
I got Pete. Cinderella takes off her glass slippers,
Stabs him with it like 8 times.
with the high heel.
I was going to say one good kick from that glass slipper. And I think it's over for Peter.
Cinderella over Peter Pan. Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, me the tie boy.
I'm Tie Boy.
Support. I don't think there's any argument from me that Peter Pan's got better support.
All
with-
over the place, dude.
Well, I was about to say
With,
the only support in the other one is Fairy Godmother, right?
Well, on the right, and the mice.
the animals.
Yeah. Well, you got the Native Americans, you got all the Lost Boys, you got Wendy and her brother.
Yeah.
I think that takes
But
it.
here's my thing about that is, and this was my argument the last time Cinderella's support came into play, is that the ending of Cinderella doesn't happen without the mice. Like, they go and get the key, they bring it back, they let her out, they turn into the horses to get her there. Like, nothing in Cinderella happens.
I was about to say, she did really nothing. It was just the mice and the fairy.
It was
godmother.
all her support almost. and when I'm thinking about Peter Pan, like, they all really don't do that much to help Peter Pan. Like, he kind of does most of it
if
all.
you, if you think about it, he's his support's support.
I think the fact that he's a better hero makes me actually think that Cinderella has better support
So,
now that I talk about it.
Tinkerbell is very good support. I know there's that whole phase where she was ruining everything, but she's very good support because without her, none of them can fly, and that's a huge deal.
Also, in the one where he's like a younger guy, like the live action one, Tinkerbell, look thick.
Thick. Why do they gotta do that?
Is that the Julia Roberts one?
No,
Because that's Robin Williams, right? Hook.
that's Hook. Yeah, this is the one. It's a younger kid. I can't remember who he plays. Somebody else in later movies, but I can't think of his name. Wish I had a guy in the chair for this.
What am I looking up now?
Peter Pan movie.
It's going to take him like 45 minutes.
Movie, but who am I looking? Who's playing?
Live action. We'll just go to live action. Type live action. Yeah.
Go to all.
So that's the kid.
Okay.
I can't-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I can't think of his name. You're under images, but
Yeah, I'll go to I can go to cast.
I just want to know what his name is because it's gonna bother me now.
Here, let me just go to cast, and it'll show the whole entire.
Jeremy Sumpter.
Boom.
Boom. Got it.
Who is Alexander? Who did he play?
Someone gay, probably. I don't know.
I'm just gonna- all right. Oh, he probably,
Mind your business.
Oh, he probably played the little kid. Yeah, you know. Anyway,
All right.
Soundtrack.
Bruno. Wait, who's Gus?
These are the mice.
Oh, these are the mice. Thank
We're
you.
back to support, and I agree with Anna. I think the support in Cinderella is better.
All right.
I won't argue that actually.
All
I
Anna.
think you're
guess.
right.
That's that's true.
I just think there is no ending of Cinderella without
And there's
him,
really no
so.
support in Peter Pan except for Tinkerbell, who kind of ruined things for a little bit.
Right.
Talk about the Lost Boys like that.
Lost Boys are kind of.
So we have the soundtrack, and we went through this before. How popular "When You Wish Upon a Star" is, like, still used to this day for the Disney intro. Everybody knows what it is. Can you think of a song from Peter Pan right now besides "Why Is the Red Man Red"? Just because it's like the racist one. Can you think of another song from Peter Pan right now that
No,
isn't
that
without
one-
googling it?
That one's a banger.
That one's a banger. Because he saw his first princess and has been blushing ever since.
Pretty much.
That's why they.
I
say-
think for that reason the soundtrack wins for me.
Yeah.
Because I mean you
I'll
got
do it.
Bippity Boppity Boo as well, the one where she's the fairy godmother.
I feel like there's one in Peter Pan. I just can't think of it, dude. Like
There-
I feel
yeah,
there's
well,
one good one. But
no,
I can't
there
think
is.
forgettable.
Forgettable. But I still got to look it up. Hold on.
It's what, Second Star to the Right or whatever is what it's called, I think.
Is that what it is?
Okay.
Yeah, Second Star to the Right is the main title song. I guess there's a Pirate's Life
Pirate's
as
Life.
well, but
But
like I said, I had to Google these to remember them.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm
What
like,
made Red Man red?
All right.
Velocity Entertainment does not entertain the views and opinions of 1940s Disney.
But we will laugh at them.
And we support the Washington football team.
Yes. Or whatever they want to be named. Whatever their new mascot.
Or whatever they want to be called. Where does that put us at now? After soundtrack.
Sequel quality, but
They both have one, but they're completely forgettable.
Yeah.
Cinderella has 2.
Whack.
That's even more forgettable then.
I was going to say, I thought there was one if there's 2. Whack.
Whack.
But if you take into account the remakes, I think Cinderella had the better remake. It had Rob Stark in it, man.
You French toasted me.
Wait, what?
I'm not kidding.
There's the one with Jeremy Sumter, and then there was the other one that was on Sci-Fi that had the dude from Little Nicky playing Hook.
I don't know, man.
Also, Blake, I have no idea what you're talking about.
There was also
And
another,
I don't count Hook because
there was another one that was Pan, where Wolverine played Hook.
don't care about that. Hugh Jackman.
Figure it out.
Figured you.
Hugh Jackman? I don't know. You're probably right. As far as remakes go, there's definitely been more Peter Pan remakes for sure.
Yeah.
Because he's better.
Did you already talk about that TV show? What was it called? You know what I'm talking about. Go on. Keep
Once
talking.
Upon a Time.
Is that it? Is that the name of the TV show?
There was one on Sci-Fi. It was a 4-part series, and it was called Pan. And the dude that played Little Nicky's brother, the blonde dude, was Hook. In that
I think
one.
that might be what I'm
Isn't
talking
that
about.
dude like a... I don't know, he's something.
He's also the kicker in The Replacements. He's wiry.
All right, boys. So final thoughts. Anything you want to get in here to kind of sway each other? I'm going to change this up a little bit. We're not going to take a moment of silence. If you want Peter Pan to win over Cinderella, tell me why. Like, try and change my vote if you think I'm not going to vote
All right.
for...
Well, here's why I think Peter Pan over Cinderella. Do I start? Who wants to start?
You're already there, bro.
You're already there,
All right.
brother.
Thanks
here-
for taking us into consideration. Go ahead.
I like Cinderella, but I actually, there's a ton of holes in the plot, as any Disney movie. But at the same time, she's just a forgettable hero. Like you said, the mice, the fairy godmother, they did everything. She really did nothing. She just went to something and danced.
I don't know if forgettable is the right word.
What?
I would say maybe lackluster. Cinderella is anything but forgettable.
No, Cinderella's not. The movie's not forgettable. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but the movie's very.
Where you going here, bud?
I'm saying Cinderella's role. What I meant was her role in the movie was kind of forgettable for me. Like
Fair.
she didn't do much.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't do much.
She
And
whined a
I
lot.
want my hero to be a good hero. That's all.
Fair
That's
enough.
all.
Fair enough.
Like you were saying, the mice were basically the hero, and the fairy godmother.
Okay. Kyle?
No, I want you to go. I'm gonna go last.
I hate you. All right, well. I'm going Peter Pan over Cinderella. I like the storyline in Peter Pan better, and I also like that in the different versions of Peter Pan, you almost get a different storyline every time, which is super cool. And I also just like him as a hero and how he takes care of everybody around there. Like he's like a young kid, but everybody kind of looks to Peter Pan in these movies to solve stuff.
Because he keeps kidnapping him and taking him to the island.
Correct.
My one complaint about Peter Pan is I do think some of the Lost Boys were forgettable. They were basically just a hindrance on Peter Pan the whole time. Most of them, I would say. But they are children. They are children. So I got to be fair and attack both movies here.
That's fair.
I'm not, like I said, Tinkerbell looked thick in that one movie, so
No, if only we were judging that movie.
don't care.
You gotta stop letting that stuff be. You gotta stop letting that stuff be biased.
You know what? I'm thinking of the cartoon, and then all of a sudden my mind just wanders to thick Tinkerbell. Did I say Tinkerbell?
No,
Tinkerbell.
that was what I said. But
Are you really looking this up?
this is so I can delete my search history later.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my!
I mean, she kind of thick.
In general,
originally,
yeah.
in general,
in the live action
In
one,
the
though.
original,
she
yeah.
kind of slim thickens. You know what I'm
In
saying?
the live action one, though, is the one she's thick in.
I dressed up as Tinkerbell for senior
Ooh,
prom
bottom
week.
right. Look at that.
Yep, that was my.
That was me for senior prom week. Yeah, I thought I made a good Tinkerbell, but anyway, all the guys were supposed to be pirates. All the girls were supposed to be Tinkerbell because it was Peter Pan Day dress up. I came as
I'm
Tinkerbell.
surprised she's able to fly with all that dump truck.
That's funny. All right.
Velocity Entertainment does not support the objectification of women in cartoons.
But Tinkerbell's a fairy. It doesn't count.
But she do be thick.
Do be.
All right, Kyle.
I agree. I vote for Peter Pan, but just because it's more entertaining, I think. Like, obviously, we're all guys. We're going to lean more towards pirate fighting and action. And
It's the action porn for me.
I know, like, it is for you.
I do like
But
Cinderella.
but I have to give Cinderella its props because, I mean, like I said, probably the most notorious Disney movie, if not in one for sure in the top 5 most notorious Disney movies ever made.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everybody who is anybody knows who Cinderella is, and the story of Cinderella. You can ask people what the story is, and they know what it is.
Also, I feel like it's kind of like not like a girl thing, but like I feel like a female would be more interested in the storyline as to where like,
Right.
yeah, ball, we want the dude, get the slipper. Great.
Well,
Can somebody sword fight somebody at some point?
I can get down with a Disney movie even though I'm a guy, or like a prince. I can get down with a princess movie even though I'm a guy. Because Princess and the Frog, I might be inclined to vote for that over. If that would have moved on, I might be inclined to vote for that over Peter
Right.
Pan. So it's not that, you know,
Gay.
whack. But
I missed the Princess and the Frog. I wish it wouldn't have gotten matched up with Cinderella.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that was around too.
Well, like I said, I can get down with princess
Why
movies.
couldn't that get matched up with Fantasia?
Fantasia? I think on Fantasia we all like watch. I watched.
We're all just like, we
Well,
tried.
so you're like, how did Fantasia get to the finals? What is going on? here?
this. That would be the Cinderella story. Oh, which is where that saying comes from, by the way.
Cinderella's story.
Yeah.
Cinderella story.
So Cinderella will be eliminated, and Peter Pan will move on to the third round. That's 2 wins in a row.
Ooh.
Good job. I mean, anybody who moves on is going to have 2 wins in a row.
I wasn't gonna say that.
There's one matchup where I'm like, how did you get 2 wins in a row? That we'll talk about when it comes to it.
Perfect.
It's gonna be Bambi
I
versus
mean,
Snow
we'll
White.
see.
Bambi versus Snow White. I'm like, one of the. If I'm assuming Bambi's gonna move on, and I'm gonna be like, how'd you get this far?
Sleeping Beauty, not Snow White.
Oh, sorry. They're like the same movie to me. Come on. No, just kidding.
Right.
No, one has a dragon.
True.
Oh, man, I was wrong. Okay. I mixed up the order because you're right. It is this one.
Oh, really?
It's not Zootopia yet. That'll be next week.
All
So
right.
what do we got?
I
What do
just,
we got for the second one?
all right. I just gave it away.
Bambi and Sleeping Beauty.
Actually, this is kind of a tough one because they're both comparable to me, like on the same
They're
level.
both very good movies.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. If you want to start me off with some thoughts, initial thoughts.
If you're happy and you know it, clap.
So one does have a dragon who has her own movie series. We gotta take that into consideration. But,
True.
Bambi's great. Bambi is one of those classics that I don't know.
So I just kind of looked up the synopsis here. I
There you
figure
go.
that'll be quick enough. So filled with jealousy, Maleficent curses Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty, to die on her 16th birthday. Thanks to her fairies, she only falls into a deep sleep that can be ended with a kiss from her betrothed Philip.
Philippe.
To prevent Philip from rescuing Aurora, Maleficent kidnaps and imprisons him. The good fairies are the last hope to free Philip so that he can awaken Aurora.
Bam.
Boom.
And yes, there is a dragon.
Sleeping Beauty.
And then Bambi is a young deer who joins his new friends Thumper and Flower in exploring his new forest.
Did our
home.
video just go out?
Yeah.
Apparently our video.
Like that, yeah.
Oh, maybe it's just being choppy.
Maybe. Let me go back to.
Well, as long as the audio is working, it probably should be okay. We are sorry, audience.
Yeah, our bandwidth has been weird lately, so I think if I stay on OBS here.
I think it's just too much awesomeness for one podcast.
It's true.
If we're being honest.
It is true.
Yeah, maybe. All right, I think my OBS is back to being decent again, so
Good.
hopefully the stream goes back.
So you were talking about Sleeping Beauty synopsis.
Bambi.
Oh, Bambi,
He's on
sorry.
Bambi now.
I don't know how to solve that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there.
Looks like we're catching up. Okay, good.
We're good.
Yeah, Bambi pretty much learns his way around the forest with his friends, and then the hunters come in and and do what they do. They hunt.
It was like, how's he gonna word this?
How's he gonna shoot
They
animals?
They do the hunting thing.
Hunters are gonna do that. What's it called?
What's you call him?
Anyway, yeah, it starts out, they kill his mom. It's sad, and then he
Real
goes
sad.
to live with his dad. He comes back, meets the girls, and they, go off and have kids of their own. Essentially, I think I give Bambi too much credit, man. It's just, there's just not much plot there at all.
No, but it is. There's something important. The first time when you're like a little kid and you see the mom die, you have that first. It's like kids nowadays are doing that with the movie Up because kids are growing up with Up. We grew up with Bambi, where the very beginning we had to deal with all that sadness.
With,
and
death and stuff.
it's as a kid you're dealing with your emotions and you don't know
The
what
Fox and the Hound.
the fox
It's
is
important. It is important to see that stuff. I mean,
I
it
think-
helps you cope with the fact that, mortality is a thing.
Yeah.
And that's real big.
And then you realize when you're an adult that deer will run into your car going full speed. 'Cause they don't
Willingly.
willingly.
Willingly, they're like,
They're like, oh, a car.
you know what's cool? Not life. Boom! Right
That
into the
thing's
side of
moving
your
real
pickup.
fast. Bet I could catch it with my mouth.
And then you realize you hate Bambi when you're an adult.
So, moving on to villains.
Hunters. Just gotta be hunters.
Thumper.
I was gonna say versus Maleficent. Is there much of an argument here?
I'm like, Thumper's the villain.
Sweet, awesome witch that
I
can
can
turn into a
transform into a
dragon.
dragon.
No. And
And
she has her own movie series? Come on.
Kidnapped a kid, and then with full intention to kill the kid. Like it's only because of the fairies that she didn't. So,
Yeah. No, this is an easy one.
easy for me. Hero.
This one's difficult because...
Aurora sleeps the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's
But then Bambi's not that great of a hero either.
No, he's
he
not.
does. He saves Faline from the wolves or
true.
the dogs.
True,
remember?
true.
So I would say just because of the one heroic.
That
act.
one scene, yeah, probably.
The one scene. Oh, because Aurora doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
True.
It's like here's another matchup where it's like, oh, here we go.
I guess is
Wouldn't it-
she
wouldn't it be-
considered
wouldn't it
the
be
hero?
Philip then?
Yeah, wouldn't Philip be the hero?
I mean, technically.
Yeah, I mean he fights Maleficent
Yeah. I would say Philip might be the hero.
and all that green fire.
Oh, that green fire, that green.
Philippe.
That stanky green fire.
Stanky.
Oh my gosh. I tell you, yeah, I would agree. I think Philip is the hero here, and then
So-
if we judge Philip against Bambi, I vote Philip.
Yeah.
Obviously, because he fights the dragon and whatnot. But if we vote Bambi against
You
Aurora,
gotta go Bambi,
Yeah.
then we got to go Bambi. So it's like
Yeah. Kind of iffy there.
whoever you want.
Good
to
job, you woke up.
Good job. Wow.
Lazy ass.
You know he never let her hear the end of that for the rest of
Yeah.
their marriage. Like, remember
then-
that time you slept?
So then we jump into support. So if we're putting Philip as the hero, then Aurora has no support. So it's like, is he the hero as well as the support?
Yeah.
He's the supporting hero.
I think Bambi wins for support here, honestly.
Well, I think so too. Only
Yeah.
because he's just got more of it.
TKM.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's not much to say about it, yeah.
Both soundtracks are old,
And
heavy scores.
unrememberable.
So I think that's kind of a cancel each other out.
Heavy violin when the dragon's breathing fire. The end.
Yeah.
I don't remember much.
It's one of those where I don't think they have soundtracks, they have just scores.
Yeah.
I know Bambi's got Baby Mine, I think, right? Or no, that's Dumbo.
That's
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, that's Dumbo. Never mind then. I quit.
I quit.
Get out of my face.
Sequel quality.
There was sequels
There's-
for both of these, right?
Yes.
believe so.
Bambi 2 is about when the time he went to go live with his dad.
Okay.
And
Oh.
then you'll have to go Google Sleeping Beauty 2 because I don't even know if there is one.
I thought there was, but maybe I'm high as a kite. Is a wait?
Oh, that's coming.
It's coming. Okay, so maybe there wasn't a sequel then.
Okay.
All right, well.
I mean, we got the Maleficent stuff, but that's
Yeah, Maleficent. is
follows a different storyline almost.
Yeah.
And I mean, those aren't sequels, those are, remakes.
Yeah,
sure.
And awesome.
I was like,
Like,
Yeah,
if we count those, that takes the cake,
Yeah,
obviously,
true.
for me, because
true. But it's
those
hard-
movies are dope.
was what people also ask, was Sleeping Beauty a flop?
It was not a failure by box office, which is all that matters.
That's good. We like that.
All right.
All right, let's hear let's hear your guys' opinions. Let me know what you're kind of leaning towards and why, and then if anybody disagrees, try and talk them out of it.
I loved Bambi emotionally wise, but it was really hard to keep watching. Like it gets dull at times. Also, Sleeping Beauty wins because action porn. Dragons, green fire, swords.
I also want to prove that guys can vote for a princess movie and go Sleeping Beauty. Plus,
Was the Wolf of Wall Street?
yeah. Plus, like we keep saying, villain takes the cake, and I mean the villains in Bambi are vague and
Faceless.
faceless. I'm gonna have to go Sleeping Beauty on this one. It was close at the beginning. The more we talked about it, the more easy it became for me.
Right. Yeah, I don't think there's any argument for me here either. I think it's a TKM.
Sleeping Beauty.
I would love to change your minds, but I think
Sorry, Blake. I think Blake wanted Bambi.
I think so too. Here's the thing about
We went SB.
it's just I'm not saying Bambi's amazing,
Yeah.
This didn't
but I'm
sway-
trying to take my nostalgia glasses off and just look at the two better movies. I mean, it's just I don't know.
Nostalgia Bambi actually wins for me.
This didn't sway
Yeah.
my vote at all, but Maleficent was a complete badass in Kingdom Hearts also. I'm just saying.
The villain's kind of carrying.
She ended up being like one of the main villains, like not just someone you go to a world and beat. Like she was in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's a BA villain.
Yeah, so that's 2 TKMs in a row for the
Yeah.
for the first round.
I feel like we weeded out some whack movies, and now it's gonna be a whole lot of TKM.
Yeah. Weeding out the wax.
I don't know. I think there's
gonna be some struggle,
I
but-
think there's some conflict coming here.
I think we're gonna have a lot of one-sided ones as well.
Want to tell the audience what next week is, or no?
Yeah, I'll tell the audience now. Next week we will have Oliver and Company versus Zootopia. That's what I thought was this week, but I was incorrect. So Oliver and Company and Zootopia, and Alice in Wonderland and the Aristocats.
Ooh, that'll be a good week.
That'll be a good week, and I am trying to talk Jesse into coming back on for the Aristocats episode again because he loves that movie so much. So
Who won last week in our first of the second round? Anna's asking.
This is the first week.
This is the first.
Oh,
of
this is the
second
first.
round. So yeah, just Peter Pan and Sleeping Beauty so far.
Yeet.
Peter Pan and B1. Okay, got it.
Done there, fat fingers.
How dare you?
All right, what are we doing now?
Now let's do the. So I had an idea. It was a last minute idea, just because we don't have a lot of news and we didn't have a lot of talking points. We're still under 50 minutes, and we're done with the Disney tournament, so that's a good sign. I thought it would be fun if, say for example, we start with Tanner. He gives me a movie that I've never seen to watch that he loves. I give Mike a movie that he's never seen.
Oh yeah. So what if you guys have already seen this movie?
I was gonna say it's like I don't know what you haven't seen.
Yeah, that's
That's right. Well, I mean, I'll tell you if I've seen it, and then
I'm just gonna be
But then I
listing
gotta
off-
come up with
I've
something
been
else.
listing off movies for half an hour.
you could,
Seen it.
could be, but I mean, be a little creative, man.
Okay, I gotta think. Well, now I gotta think of a movie that I don't think you guys have seen.
It's like, I wish there was something I could have prepared better for.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, we can do it next week too. It's fine. I just don't have anything
Well-
to talk about after this, so we can
No,
jump
it's
into
good.
sports.
Nothing wrong with a short week.
That's
My
fine
ears
by
start to
me.
bleed at about an hour and 20 anyway.
Anna's so mad at me for voting against Cinderella. I just legitimately thought Peter Pan was a better movie. Plus, I like the lore behind Peter Pan, like the
Oh, I agree with that.
whole
It's-
World
it's
War
very
One
fun.
thing.
Fun and exciting.
Hika,
What?
have you seen Never Back Down 2?
No, I haven't.
they
Is
have
that
it
with
too.
Michael Jai White or what?
It is. There you go. That's your movie for the week.
Oh, is that the one where he uses karate to beat up like 10 UFC fighters at the same time? I thought that was kind of cheesy.
I don't think so. This one is like the other. Like the first one's about the beatdown. You go do the little beatdown
Yeah.
backyard fight tournament. This one is like
Number
they do
one-
the same thing, but it's actually a sanctioned MMA event, kind of like a Pride Grand Prix.
So you want me to watch that? Have you seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
No.
That's what I want you to watch.
What do you want me to watch?
Well, you put me on the spot now. You have already seen Kingdom of Heaven. We talked about this.
Is
right?
it just like movies, or can it be adult films as well?
I want you to watch Big Milky Mamas.
Big Million.
All right, I'm on it.
You have seen Kingdom of Heaven, right?
Yes.
Ah, balls.
If it's any war siege movie, I've probably seen it.
All right, well, that's what I was going to go with, so now we can't. Have you seen Troy? Okay, I'm kidding.
Sure haven't.
Sure haven't. Right, I want you to watch Troy.
I haven't seen that one at all.
Best week ever.
Say what yours was again. What was yours for me?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
How haven't I seen this? Oh my gosh.
You're gonna love it.
Oh, which reminds me, have you seen any of the Zombielands? Any of them?
Both.
Okay, I guess I gotta come up with something, and then we'll get back to it.
Just think of like your favorite movies, and then kind of get. That's kind of I was like, Never Back Down 2 is one of my favorite movies. That's why I went.
We still have a little bit of sports talk to talk about. So
Sure.
if you come up with something,
I'll come up with something
before the end of the episode. You just give it to him.
For sure.
Give it to me.
Give it to him. Give it to me.
All right. Yeah, sports stuff.
Start us off.
Ooh.
I have nothing written down, so you just have to come off the top of your
Well,
head.
somebody.
We have predictions to make.
Do we have them on here?
No. Mike.
While we're doing this, so yeah, and kind of a talking piece that I had thought about earlier today. Who do you guys want to see matched up in the next coming months at lightweight?
At lightweight.
Because also in the news today, I don't know if you guys saw it. Dustin Poirier said he wants to step aside and he wants to let Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler fight for the belt.
By the way, Godhook, shout out to his Twitch too. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
He has a great gaming Twitch. Anyway,
Yes,
sorry.
sir.
Huge wiener too.
He has a huge win. Justin has a huge win.
So yeah, Dustin Poirier stepped aside, said he wants Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler to fight for the belt, and he'll wait. And he wants a big money fight like Diaz or McGregor again.
And did you hear Charles Oliveira turned down Michael Chandler?
I did hear that. Yep. So we're
'Cause
we're
Charles
in
Oliveira-
a conundrum again.
Well, Oliveira thinks he deserves
He does.
the belt.
He deserves a shot.
I think
I believe
put him
that
versus
too.
Poirier for the belt. Chandler doesn't really deserve the belt yet.
We still need to figure out what the heck is going on with Khabib, dude.
Well, it's the thing too is, and
Dude's
I mean,
got to make up his mind.
Yeah.
well,
true.
I was just telling him that if this fight happens with GSP, like they're talking about, it's not going to be at 55. There's going to be no belt on the line.
Right.
So it really doesn't affect the lightweight division at all right now. If that's the fight they're trying to make.
What is going on?
Right.
So in my opinion, I want to see. So I would like to see Oliveira versus Gaethje. That's the fight I want to see happen.
Right.
And then I want to see McGregor versus either Diaz or Poirier again. And then I want Chandler versus whoever he doesn't fight, basically. 'Cause
Right.
I could really get down with a Chandler Diaz or a Chandler Poirier. Either of those make me happy.
It makes sense to me.
Also, I don't know if you guys also heard Dan Hooker unretired.
Oh, did he ever retire?
He put his gloves down in the octagon. They said he was retired. He was really pissed off after the fight.
Oh, he was just
And then he basically was like,
So-
I did that because I was emotional, but I'm not done.
So, like, I listen to Chael Sonnen's podcast, obviously. He always says, people, right when they're done with a fight, they're on an emotional high or low. They don't know what they're doing. And
yeah,
then he's
don't take what they're
he's
saying.
like, give them 48 hours after their fight, 48 hours, and then after that 48-hour period, that's probably.
I mean, even
really,
win or lose, like Khabib taking his gloves off.
It sucks too. I mean, this wasn't one of these things, but how many fighters have retired and then just came back just to get like a bigger fight, you know? Like
Right.
GSP, I'm done. Comes back and fights like 2 months.
Cejudo's trying to, which Dana White's kind of putting his foot down on that. Dana White's like, dude, because Cejudo said in the post-fight press conference, I'll come back for the right money. And then Dana White's like, I know what you're doing, dude. Like,
Also, you bring me no money, everybody hates you.
yeah, everyone hates you.
If I find somebody popular to fight you, then I'll do it. But otherwise,
Dude,
no.
him versus Figueiredo could be something there. There could be something there.
Yeah, the two most hated guys in
Yeah,
MMA.
the two most hated
Just
guys.
watch him beat the crap out
How
of
many?
each other.
How many pay-per-views got bought? 20. 20,000? 20 million? 20.
No, call it the cringe belt. Make a cringe belt, dude. It'd be great.
yeah.
A cringe belt.
King of cringe.
It's like the BMF belt, but like opposite.
Yeah.
This is actually a good free card.
This is a good fight card. So we got some predictions to make here for, what is it, just a fight night, right?
It's a fight night, yeah. Volkov.
Then again, I don't know
Overeem.
some of these lower people, but oh well.
Yeah, we always kind of
wait,
just guess
wait,
on the lower ones, but it is
Oh,
what it
never mind.
is.
Okay. For some reason, I thought this is the one Weidman's on, but that's the week after.
Oh,
Yes.
I can't wait.
That's
That's the co-main, too,
That's
yep.
the Usman fight, yeah.
Oh, is that? Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
Macy Barber got moved up.
Yep.
She sure did.
Calvin
I love
Gaslam's
Macy
fighting
Barber.
a nobody. That's great.
Wait, what?
I like Pedro Munoz and Jimmy Rivera. That's
Oh,
gonna
did
be
they
a-
take? Did
We
they
are-
take
we're
off
not-
Chris Weidman?
Oh, they did. I forgot. That was also announced today. Weidman tested positive for COVID today. They rescheduled
Oh,
it
bummer.
for April 22nd. I forgot about that. Yeah, it
Oh,
got rescheduled
bummer.
for April 22nd.
I was about to say that this is. They're taking people off this card. It's looking like a week because it's a.
Now it looks a lot.
Because
weirder.
it's not a fight. If it were a fight night, this would be a really good fight night.
Yeah.
But it looks like a weird pay per view.
And again, sorry, Kamaru Usman, you're not entertaining. You're not selling a whole lot of pay-per-view.
You know,
I love you, but you're not.
He's not entertaining. I don't know if
I mean, it was entertaining when I watched him just smother Tyron Woodley because I hate Tyron Woodley. But after that, it was like, whatever.
Yeah. So this is gonna. Oh, I guess we'll start from the bottom.
Okay, so another thing that I saw today, I saw this on Instagram. Benil Dariush flying under the radar right now. 5 wins in a row, 4 finishes. And he just had that spinning back elbow knockout.
Oh, this is that Dariush guy. We've talked about this guy,
Yeah,
haven't
no, he's a beast.
we? Okay.
I don't like that he's fighting Carlos Diego Ferreira, but I still think, like I said, at 5 in a row, I think
You think he has the win streak on his side?
he does.
You make a compelling argument. Maybe I.
I mean, 5 in a row, 4 finishes. He's on an Oliveira streak right now. He's like 3 fights away
I'll
from an
put.
Oliveira streak.
I'll put me. What about you?
Let's go with the other guy.
All right.
I'll go with Fury.
Otherwise, I'd have to put your K in the middle because it has to be TK.
It has to be. Yeah, we're in TKM now, baby.
I gotta look up this Andre Ewell guy. I'm getting sick of going for undefeated guys. and
I'm
then
pretty sure I've
realizing
seen this Cody guy.
that they fought all people in a local circuit that were
It's
from
just-
their hometown.
Oh, he's not undefeated. It's actually
Oh, 17-6? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got Cody Stamen then. I love Cody
I do-
Stamen. He's a beast, dude.
I do hate that because there was this one guy who came over from Sri Lanka who was 12-0, and then you found out he was fighting tin
Well, it's
cans.
just it's what we're talking about with his one again. Now he's been in a war.
Mm-hmm.
We see that he's got 19-3-1.
Well, plus I've seen this guy fight, and he's actually.
I love Cody.
Well,
Stamen.
yes,
He's a beast.
absolutely.
So I'm gonna go with. Are you gonna go with him?
Mm-hmm.
TKM.
Oh, Cody Stamen. Okay.
Let's give him a key TKM. Yeah.
I was gonna say too something.
15-4.
And I might get. I don't want to get away from the fights for too long, but something that I've been hated on for saying. Fedor Emelianenko literally has fought tin cans like his entire career
I do.
until he got to Strikeforce, and then he fought a couple good people, and then he beat Andrei Arlovski.
People are
but-
gonna get mad at me, but I don't think he's the greatest heavyweight of all time.
I mean, I get it. He was undefeated for 10 years. He was like 36-0-1. Cool. But then
but look
he's
at
lost
who he's fighting.
he's lost to like everybody. Dude, Frank Mir knocked him out with a jab.
I'm pretty sure he fought. First of all, we know that Pride actually fixed matches. I'm not saying that Fedor's
Well, that
matches were
and he
fixed.
was an actual heavyweight fighting guys like Vanderlei Silva and Antonio Nogueira who were like 205 185ers.
Yeah.
So in the Grand Prix there's no weight classes. So all the guys from 170 and up are fighting Fedor.
Yeah. But he was a small heavyweight, to be fair.
Yeah. He fought Overeem when Overeem was 205 and just destroyed him. I bet he wouldn't fight Overeem now.
No, he would not.
I don't think it would happen.
He would
dude.
not. He would not fight.
And again, he just got knocked out by Bader, who's a true 205er, not really a big heavyweight.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Fedor fights anybody in the top 10 of the UFC right now. Like, he would just get destroyed.
Yeah. I wish his brother would come back, but
His brother was good for a while.
in a Russian prison for the last like 8 years because he's a rapist. So I don't think he's making a comeback.
I don't think he's
anytime
making. I'm going for Al.
soon. I got Pantoja. Yep. That's
I'm gonna take Gabe here.
Oh, all right.
You
all
taking
right.
Cape?
Yeah,
Oh, what?
I know I'll probably lose, but
I would say
this
Pantoja.
could be a tiebreaker for
Oh,
me.
this.
though.
Yeah.
He's the guy right now. I like him.
All right. All right. He looks sick. Now with these ones, it could go either way because you have somebody who's been in a war, obviously, because you have the one here. She's
I thought
more
it was
experienced.
17-1, and I was like, why are these two fighting?
No, it's 7-1 and 0. Wait, let me check. Yeah. So 7-1 and 0 is obviously a better record. I'm actually gonna go with the other girl because she has way more experience.
I'm gonna take Macy on this one.
All right.
I'm looking at that neck tattoo. I'm thinking, dang, she's fine.
This is a tough one because
I
I like the draw.
This girl has.
If
way-
I see a girl in the division who's like got a lot of losses and a lot of wins, I usually need to know her name and I need to know she's fought some good people. I've never seen this girl on a main card
That's
or an
true.
undercard before.
That's true. I've never
So
seen.
I'm
her.
gonna take Chesan on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll side with Tanner on that one.
All right.
Oh, this one's hard, dude.
Frankie Edgar and
Dude.
Corey Sandhagen.
Dude,
This one's not hard.
Do
This
you
one's
know
not hard for me.
How much I hated Frankie Edgar for years.
Why?
You weigh 156 pounds. Why are you fighting guys like Gray Mater that cut from 190? It made me so mad. Like, this dude could easily make 135. His whole career easily could have made 135. Goes to 45, loses to
It's 'cause he-
Aldo and a couple other people. Now I'm going to go to 35. Had you done it 8 years ago, you probably would have been a champ.
Right.
He beat BJ Penn.
Think of his footwork and think of Dominic Cruz's footwork and think of that fight at 135 when they were both in their prime.
True. I will say
I like that better than old him. versus
Frankie
Aldo.
Edgar did beat BJ Penn in BJ Penn's prime.
I don't think he was in his prime after GSP worked him, dude.
Yeah.
GSP worked him like twice. After that, I don't think he was
Frankie
in.
Edgar has been championship level for a while, but then he goes up against like Max Holloway, and it's just.
Yeah. Aldo whooped him too. So.
Or yeah, he always gets to the championship fight, and then I'm actually gonna go for Corey Sandhagen. It's actually not that close for me. I actually think Sandhagen is the second to third best guy in that.
I think
I
because
agree.
didn't he just beat?
So he just
Oh, he beat Aljamain Sterling, didn't he?
no Aljamain Sterling beat him, but
Oh.
he was winning. So look at this. So he just Corey Sand. Oh, he
Oh, I
he
forgot.
destroyed Marlon.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So He did lose to Aljamain Sterling, but I will say Corey Sandhagen was winning most of that fight. Then he's just on a tear.
All 1 minute and 28 seconds of it.
Yeah, right. True. And then he's just on a tear. He's beaten John Lineker. He's beaten like
Mario Batista's
Yeah, look at these names.
Sansao.
These are like insane names that he's just been running through.
I'm going to take Corey too.
Yeah, me too.
I would love to see a resurgence of Frankie Edgar at 135 pounds where he just starts working.
I think he's
again,
past his prime. He's past his prime.
That, and it's like he's never been a power guy. He's always been a like footwork speed guy. But you go down, and these guys, that's what they do.
Frankie Edgar, I will say, is a top 5 boxer in the UFC. I think for like the just boxers in the UFC. Get out. I said top 5.
See your way out, sir.
Get out.
JDS is actually up there too, but he's now over.
I'll agree with that one. Frankie?
Frankie? Yeah, I don't know.
All right, boys.
Oh, the big one.
Alistair Overeem, Alexander Volkov.
Obviously taking daddy on this one.
We already know. Because I'm actually taking Volkov, honestly.
Get the fuck
I gotta give Overeem a TK.
Oops. TJ.
It's his last title run. You should be supporting him.
You should be supporting him.
Okay,
Dang it.
So here's my logic. Alexander Volkov's just been running through people, I think, better than Alistair has. Okay, so they both fought the big ticket. What's his name?
Oh, Walt Harris?
Walt Harris. They both fought Walt Harris. Alistair Overeem was getting worked by Walt Harris and almost got knocked out.
For a couple seconds.
Alexander Overeem, it was...
Did you say Alexander Overeem?
Shut up. Alexander Volkov.
Fusion.
It's a 6'9" black dude with tattoos now. Fusion.
He calls himself Drogoff. That's actually his nickname. It's
I believe it.
Drago.
Drago. But yeah, I think Volkov has pretty decisively. I think his last loss was against Black Beast. I don't know who he's lost to besides that. He's been on a tear since then. Well, maybe he does have a loss.
Yeah, no, I still got to go. I think there's been a resurgence of Alistair Overeem since he switched to that camp in Colorado with Curtis Blades. Because I've seen him finish 2 people with ground and pound now, and that is not the Overeem I know. So he's doing a better job protecting himself by not being on the feet all the time. And I think if he gets on top of Volkov, he finishes him.
You might be right. So he beat. Oh yeah, this is actually an up and comer. He was an up and comer there.
He was really good. Yeah.
So his last loss was to. But if you remember, Overeem was winning.
14 seconds left in the fight, and he was winning.
Oh, that's a good one. He beat Wolinek?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
From his guard too, which is impressive.
And then obviously Curse Blades, but everyone loses to Curse Blades. Yeah. So he is on a surge. Here.
I'm telling you, ever since he lost to Curse Blades and he went to that camp in Colorado, Elevation Fight Team, he's been doing really well. He's also been mixing in his wrestling a lot more.
Show us that Conor McGregor card. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Don't show us that Conor McGregor card. Oh,
I will strike you. Do you want to be striked?
I forgot Curse Blades also beat Volkov. Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to watch, man.
Bro. You couldn't finish Greg Hardy.
Yeah, that's
You've
true.
Been training in MMA for less than 2 years.
To be fair, though, it wasn't a good fight though. Like he worked Greg Hardy.
Yeah, but you should have finished.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Derek Lewis fight. Yeah. Whoa, he beat Verdum.
Yeah. Really? Well, Verdum also hasn't been doing very good either.
No. Yeah. And then, Roy now.
Dude, I looked at they posted this thing since USADA took over the testing in the UFC. There's like 25 fighters who have been on losing streaks that used to be either champs or number 1 contenders. And I'm like, wow. Yeah.
Also, these two are not very impressive wins, Stefan Struve and Roy Nelson, but still good wins.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's not that impressive. I would say that.
I mean, a 6'9" Russian versus a 6'11" Swedish dude just sounds funny on paper to me, but. Well, Pokemon?
Yeah. Pokemon?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to get my internet up right now so I can give you guys true information. All right. Mike, you haven't picked a number in a little while. Let's have you go 1 through 15.
I want to do 9.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Zach's
7,
not here to help
8,
us.
9. Your Pokemon will be that one. Okay.
Tell me.
Yeah, tell us who it is, Kyle.
Yeah. All right.
Let the questioning begin, gentlemen.
Can we just agree that if he says Gen 4, we just forfeit immediately?
Yeah. Perfect. Agreed.
As long as we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Is it fire or water?
Yes.
Is it fire?
Yes.
This one.
Is it Gen 1 or Gen 2?
Yes.
Is it Gen 1?
Yes.
Ooh, Gen 1 fire. Is it dual type?
No, that's 5.
Okay.
Should be a nice, easy one for you, according to Tanner.
Wait, don't make fun of me. Is Growlithe fire or is he Gen 1?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I whenever I ask the Gen questions, you guys make fun of me.
Is it a first evolution?
Yes.
Hey, Zach's here. Okay.
Zach's here.
Why did Growlithe?
Does it have fur?
Yes.
Well, wait. No, Ponyta. What?
Ponyta doesn't have fur.
Well, it isn't. Okay. Is it for what would Kyle consider?
Is it on fire?
No.
Okay, it's probably Growlithe.
You're welcome.
Hey, I did pretty good this one. You have to give me some props.
Every time I ask,
Does
does it look like something?
does
Every
it-
time I say, does it look like something? I think of that Pulp Fiction movie. Like, does he look like a bitch?
Are you gonna say does he look like a dog or what?
Yeah. Does he look like a dog?
Yeah.
What evolution?
It's
though?
first. Here, it said first.
That's 9.
Oh, did he? I thought you said first gen.
It's first. I'm just trying to
Oh.
think of a couple things in my head before we guess this and it's something else.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, no. Well, he did say it'd be an easy one for us, so I say Growlithe.
You want to?
Is it Growlithe?
A guess is. It is not Growlithe.
What?
It is a Vulpix.
What?
Vulpix doesn't look. Oh, it does look like a dog.
It's a fox, yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay, that's a trick.
That is a tricky one because it's the only
And
other.
you see how I said I'm thinking of some other stuff too, and I was like, I just can't think of any other fire types in my head right now.
I feel like I was like, I'm doing so good this week,
It's
and then I
always-
just blow it.
I was waiting for the tail question because I was going to be like, yeah, it's got maybe multiple.
Maybe
You wouldn't have given us that
No.
information.
Nah, you
But-
would have just said it has a tail. Yes.
It does have a tail.
I think
Yeah, that one's tricky. I was
Wow.
hoping you wouldn't get too because a fox is a canine, so I was like, yeah,
no, yeah,
it's a
you're
dog.
right. You're right. I mean,
So
On next week's episode, Tanner punches Kyle in the wiener.
I'll take blame on that one. I was heavily leaning.
I thought for sure.
I was
I
heavily
figured
leaning.
if when you started getting on Growlithe, I was like, oh man, they might get this one wrong.
So mad. F you, Blake.
I mean,
Also, are you at Billy Frogs?
also, I blame you, Zach. Zach, you weren't here. Zach wasn't here to save us. Why would they make two fire types that look like each other?
They don't really look like each other. At
They
all.
really don't.
Well,
They,
but
are,
they're-
they are both canines.
They are
but-
both canines, though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. I could have.
But
As
yeah.
I was thinking about it, I just didn't think
Because
about
I
it.
mean, you could have even asked, is it brown? Is it brown and white?
Also, guess how dumb we are. We already got Growlithe.
Oh, wait, but doesn't
Oh, you did already got Growlithe.
We did already get Growlithe. Yep.
but you don't have any repeats in that deck at all? Because I thought you do have repeats. Or if you saw a repeat, you would.
I
just-
don't do repeats. Yeah.
Oh.
So if I do draw one, I'll tell you if it's a repeat.
Okay, I didn't know if we did repeats or not.
It's fine. Well,
Well,
All right, boys. You lose. You lose.
but we got them both from last week, right? Though.
Yeah.
Where are
Yeah.
they?
You get. I'm
dare
having trouble sticking them up there right now, so I gotta,
now I
find
see-
he's not tall enough.
Yeah.
I gotta find a better way to stick them up there because they keep falling. But anyway, that has been Velocity Entertainment. These boys lost Pokemon 20 questions, meaning they have to give me money. I don't know. Did you think of a movie for Tanner?
Oh, Philadelphia Kid.
The movie's called Philadelphia Kid. Haven't seen it.
It's MMA movie. You like it?
I'm on it.
Boom. All right. So Tanner will watch Philadelphia Kid. I will watch Never Back Down 2.
And
And
then
Mike will watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I'll text that to you too.
yeah,
as well.
because that's a long. Well, Philadelphia. This is what comes up. Philadelphia Kid.
Did you just make up a movie that's not real?
No.
So
Before you watch it, I have to go home and shoot this movie.
this is what this is.
Okay, I see it now.
the Philly Kid. Okay.
Philly Kid.
Philly Kid, gotcha.
Also, there's actually a UFC fighter in here. I don't know who it is.
They've been
Cool.
throwing all kinds
Well,
of- all right.
Yeah.
Next week we will come back and we will give our short reviews of the movies that we
Yeah.
selected for each other. Honest reviews.
Honestly.
So if you like the show, go to facebook.com one more time, search Velocity Entertainment, give us a follow. Tell your friends if you think they'd like it. The more the merrier. We love the more viewers. Interact with the show. If you send me private messages, you can send me Pokemon requests for these guys. See if you can stump them. That would be fun. You can give us
Not that
conversation.
hard, apparently.
You can give us conversational topics. You can do all sorts of stuff.
What's that? Oh, there's like a. Never mind.
It was you, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't me.
I'm not sure what it was. Anyway,
Stopped when you noticed it.
yeah, true.
that's been our show. Thanks, guys, for listening, and we will see you on Thursday with our movie review podcast. So, thanks for listening. I don't know what it is,
I don't know. Sorry, viewers.
but good thing the show's almost over. So,
Stay classy, Rohan. I did a new one.
see you guys.